Ayo, Chino. Dirty. Yeah. Dirty. Dirty.
Play this record as frequently
Dirty.
as possible.
Oh, dirty. Yeah. Dirty. Dirty.
Perfect.
Me and my niggas get dirty. When any of these niggas wanna get delirious like Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Hercules.
Ain't showing that kitty no mercy. Fuck the 3X's, no one neglected. Brother the turkey. Yeah, brother the turkey,
Welcome back, Royal Nation, to another installment of Royal View, where we get a better insight of each king and queens behind the scene. I'm your host, Chino Royale, baby. I'm here with, what's your name, sir?
King Real.
Mr. King Real. How you feeling today, bro?
Pretty good. Blessed to be alive.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
And who is this? Who is it?
That's my manager right here.
That's Mr. Manager. How you feeling
Just
today,
call
bro?
me
Big E good, bro.
Big E.
Big E, nigga.
Is that
From
your
the zoo?
Is,
Yeah. Shout out BMG 103.
BMG.
All my niggas on the south side.
Hey.
The zoo.
hey,
And shout out King Real. Shout out, bro.
That's where we from.
Hey,
We from
hey.
Michigan. So
from Michigan?
yeah.
Well, bro. Okay. Well, go ahead and elaborate on who this movement and just who King Real actually is, man.
King Real kind of took me a while to develop. I had a couple other different rap names before this. I didn't really post any music by those rap names. One was like J Real, but it's always been Real because that's my mom's nickname as a child. So
I thought that was just your, name.
it actually
King
is
Real.
crazy because I didn't mean it to be, but after I made the name, I kind of I was talking to my mom about a little bit of her background, whatever. She let me know she had it tatted on her and was like, it kind of matches. I'm like, I didn't
get Real tatted on me for nothing. So.
Yeah. She's like, I knew you would. you know how mothers are.
I know, bro.
No, but King Real, King Real kind of just comes from living like royalty. Maybe not how royal is seen by other people, but just carrying yourself at a higher level, a higher caliber.
Nice. Okay.
And we're all kings and queens, like you said. So just I feel like we need more people like that to kind of represent, be the face or the voice of people who may not be able to speak up on that. So that's really what got me into music. Just it's a canvas for me to express myself, and then I'm involved in the community, and I got a big family, and a lot of that stuff affects me to the point where I feel like I have a message to bring, and this is my platform, it's music. So
Okay.
King Real, the Real, just like I said, it kind of took me a long time to develop the name, but it kind of took me a long time to develop myself, to be as real as I am, just as genuine as I am, and keeping it 100 with myself kind of taught me how to better keep it 100 with other people. And you start seeing, once you start growing, how other people, have been treating you or have been talking to you. Your interactions may not have been, something that is a positive thing in your life. And I think as I've grown in this music journey, it's kind of helped me push away all the negative and cope with things that I don't know how else I would have coped with it. So,
Man, this guy got me getting emotional behind this camera, man.
music's life. What can I say? Music's life.
Man, this guy with his beautiful TED Talks. Every time I see him, he gives me a TED Talk.
That's why I got the t-shirt.
Woo! Oh
No,
my
for
God.
real.
Ben Wallace over here, man. Giving me the best TED Talk.
Yes, sir.
But man, I appreciate you stopping by, man. But we gotta go ahead. You said a lot of beautiful things, though. What in music definitely pushes you? Like, why music?
Music.
Is it because of like family members, like anybody close to you, like pushed you in that direction? Like, what's up?
Nobody really pushed me into it. I think when I was younger, I had a lot of. I was just a wild kid, just like to experience life on my own time, and didn't like to wait on nobody. So that got me into a lot of trouble growing up, and I feel like music chose me. I didn't really choose music. It just was a thing that I ended up getting locked up in juvie when I was younger, and we did music therapy while we were in there because they had a college next door that brought in music therapy, and the producer for the guy who brought the studio in was like, "Yo, you got a professional, you got a studio voice." I didn't even know anything about music like that, but I knew I wanted to rap. I was like, I've never had anybody really compliment me on having a studio voice. I know that's something you can't really train.
Right.
At that young of an age, it has to be something that you already kind of have something in there that you heard. So I was like, if I really take him seriously and develop this, I could probably go somewhere. And at the time, I'm young. I don't got money like that. I see how I want to. I see how I want to live. I see where I'm at, and I ain't never really liked that gap. I never really found a way out. School really wasn't. I mean, it clicked for me, but it was like I feel like they weren't as one-on-one as they needed to be. So it kind of like made me put a distance between where, what I'm saying?
Same boat.
So, school, I got through it, but it was just like I didn't want to continue doing school. So I was like, if I really work hard at this music, maybe I can turn this into a career. So from 12 till now, I've been pretty much just going a little bit harder every year just to kind of better myself, from whether it's learning how to, adapt my flows, or I actually learned how to make beats, and I learned how to record and engineer because I didn't like being on other people's time. I didn't like my first time in the studio. I had to arrange a whole bunch of stuff, and it could fall through. It fell through a couple of times. I lost songs in people's studio.
What's crazy is that's 9 times out of 10 the case.
Yeah.
With most people who know how to engineer themselves. Yeah. It's just you get tired of waiting on other people.
Yeah, I don't know if you know who Kid Ink is.
Fuck yes. What?
Yeah, bro, you remind me a little bit of Kid Ink.
I'm walking out of my own interview, bro. Do I know who Kid? I'm a light skinned.
So Kid Ink kind of was one of my drives, on this music journey to just go for it, because there were people that were picking a side. I want to be a rapper, I want to be R&B, I want to be just an artist, or I want to be just a beat maker, just an engineer. And I was like, why, this man's making his own beats, producing stuff. I seen Wiz pull out a studio in a hotel and drop songs that did millions, hit the charts. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, there's really no excuse for me not to. Right. If it's something in me that can do it, why not?
I said it at the beginning. I'll say it again. You want to know why? It's because you can. Yeah. You just need money to back you up.
Yeah, no lie.
That's it. None of us have anything that's different, and none of us are little, or
It's true.
None of us have a bigger gap to chase. It's more of who has the deeper pockets to keep fueling the campaign that you're trying to actually accomplish.
Yeah. And I feel
that's it. And some people's campaigns are bigger than others, which means that I was just watching something the other day, and this dude was just going over just simple things that you need to know when it comes to the industry.
Yeah.
Something like, he said, streams. You think that streams are the way of music right now.
Yeah.
When it's just you look at people and it's 100,000 streams. You think, oh wow, man, they're probably getting a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Nope. Probably, I think it's 100,000. Per 100,000 streams is $1, I think.
Wow. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's something crazy like that.
You have to literally get millions of streams for that to equate to.
And that's because it's going by DistroKid and Spotify and all that stuff. But if you look at stuff like YouTube and all that, they're not getting paid as much as you think, but they're still getting.
Yeah,
some getting $80K a month.
Like you said, consistency is key, and I think just pockets have to be fueled with money. I feel like also what separates a lot of people is passion and belief. If you don't believe in yourself, you don't got that passion, you don't got that self-drive to begin with. Mm-hmm. Some people pick up stuff and do it themselves because somebody tells them to. There's other people that'll pick it up and do it themselves because they're not going to wait on somebody. They have that initiative, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you can't really, even if you get to a certain level with money, you know what I'm saying, you still have to have a little bit of self-drive to take you over that hump, And I feel like some people even ruin their careers just by relying too much on other people. And you've seen it, you know.
Oh,
I mean, T-Pain. I mean, there's a lot of people that
You don't even need to be a celebrity, bro.
Yeah,
you can just look in your community.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk is closer than you think. So, yeah, I got inspiration through people that I've seen do it all themselves. Even you, you know, I see you, man. When I met you, so let me kind of tell people. I'm gonna tell the people about. So like, I didn't just come across Royal Lake after it happened. Mm-hmm. It was really a fluke to me. You know, I don't know how everybody else looks at it, but to me and my entrance to it was like a fluke because I wasn't really supposed to be working in Sweetwater. A lot of people weren't getting in. I go out to work at Sweetwater, which if everybody doesn't know, it's a music store in Fort Wayne. You know, have
no shout out, scratch that because they get all the promo.
Yeah, they got enough ads, they got enough money to do their own thing. But basically, it's a music place, and I started working there, and I'm doing a thing with about 4 or 5 other guys. We have sections within the company. Mm-hmm. So you really stay around your people. You walk past other people, but you don't really interact with too many people. Just your crew. And I just happen to keep walking past the same dude every day. Got headphones in, looks too cool for school. So I was like, I don't know if it was like the first week or like within the first couple of days, but like I don't know what made us say something to each other. But I just remember that first time we talked, we just both looked at each other and were like, yeah, we should have been met. Like, we started talking about music, started talking about artists, Fort Wayne music, just everything. And it just all made sense where we were going with it. We had the same goals, kind of, you know, as far as next steps in music. So I feel like that introduction, you know, kind of like saved me from catching this spot in my journey where I felt like I was lost. Like, you know, I don't know if you've ever been in that spot where like you're doing music and you know you're good at it, but you don't really know, you don't have anything to work for. You know what I'm saying? You haven't set that goal.
Facts.
You know, you just set a goal of doing it. Now you're doing it and you're looking for what's next. And I think that meeting was kind of like, okay, I think what's next is we have to build a community around this music, and everybody that needs to be heard, everybody that has something to say that's for real, you know, anybody with passion, you know, we need to uplift the whole city, uplift everybody around us, because that's like we're that type, we have that type of vibe. So, you know, I feel like that saved me and brought me into a new direction. And I mean, to today, you know, I've met more artists, you know, around the city that I've been around. I've just never been in the scene like I should have been. You know, I feel like Royal Lake really, you know, tied everything together. We created a really good bond where we, you know, just all had good goals, a good direction to head in, and we were all just dead set on making it. And I feel like coming from where I come from in Kalamazoo, Michigan, we don't see a lot of nice cars riding around, you know what I'm saying, big houses and money, kind of like Fort Wayne. You don't see too much flashy stuff. You see enough, but like it's not enough every single day to inspire you to really do something different.
Oh, they're there.
I feel like in some spots it oozes complacency,
mm-hmm.
and everybody kind of needs that push that's a little closer to home to be like, hey, yeah, it's not just them making it. Like, it's people around me that are really making it, and not making it in the sense that like, okay, he's got $1 million or he's on a show now or he's doing, you know, I don't know, 1 million streams every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking made it like he's doing what he loves to do. You know what I'm saying? And living life to his fullest capacity. You know what I'm saying? People miss out on that. Just trying to do what other people think are cool. So.
I don't mean to cut you off, but like, bro, my tear ducts can't take it anymore, bro. Like, you are like, bro, I have no more like water in my body because I've been crying over here because of your TED Talks. I'm so inspired right now, man. But before we get on out of here, I'm honored to have you, my brother. Shout out this guy. Shout out the Color Pink because he's rocking it.
Shout out to Chino for, you know, putting all this together.
Yes, sir. That's my brother. Both my brothers all up in here. That's why they look so lax in here. But before y'all get on out of here, I only got one more question. I already know you know what the question is. But
a little bit.
Where do you see yourself being a year, 5 years, man, it could be tomorrow. What's the ultimate end game of Mr. King, Ben Wallace, real?
There should be a bell. No, but 1, 10, 5, don't matter. I see myself.
He practiced this at home before he got here.
Come on now, it's scripted.
I did.
Hold up.
All good.
Okay. So 5, 10. I feel like in the near future, I see myself celebrating with my family, with everybody that I'm really close to now, connected to. I see us all celebrating in a year from now, a couple years from now. I see us all in a different lane. I feel like I've never met people with this much drive, and I've lived in Fort Wayne since 2010. I haven't met too many people with the same drive as me. I've always been looking for them. That's pretty much why we clicked, when we met. But now that I am around all this good energy, the sky's the limit. So I don't really set goals, because I almost feel like that's setting limits. Sometimes you gotta either set a goal too high, or just know where you're headed ultimately. And I feel like ultimately I'm headed to the top. So 1, 5, 10, we'll see where at tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but you'll see me.
God, this guy has all the answers. God,
just stay tuned in. This is the Chino Royal Show. I want
man,
to
now
shout
he's
out my
taking over
brothers.
the end.
I wanna shout out my brothers.
Man, he's getting too comfy under the camera.
Look, I appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. Go shout out any place we can find you, because we need to find you, sir.
Yeah. You can find me. Look, I put my stuff out on DistroKid, so you should be able to find me on all major platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. I'm on littler stuff. You can find me on Facebook, King Real, K1NG Real, REAL. You can call me. You can catch me on Snapchat, Face for Fame. I got Twitter, and if you actually go to my Facebook page, it'll have all my links right down below. So
Nice.
you can tap in with me there.
There you go.
It's Real Speaking on IG. So yeah, tap in any way possible. Tap in the Chino Show. It'll show you right where I'm at.
Well, like I said, man, I appreciate you. You stay on your grind, sir.
Yes, sir.